Yeah, we were just talking about that actually, about how beautiful this weather is.
Yes.
It has been so hot in East Tennessee, and it's just like a wave of relief came in this week, Todd.
Yes.
But not only with the weather being so beautiful, but there's just a wave
Yeah.
of remembrance, of honor,
Yes.
of a
Yes.
somber, of where people are just taking it all in today.
Yes. Well said, Katie. No, you're exactly right. I love how you said that. It is a wave because we're just like you. We're remembering.
Hear that?
I do hear that. I'll always love you. There's just listening to that coming on the way in personally, and we hear that music in the background. You said like a wave of emotion. People remember. All we have to do is just look around, and everybody's got I'm sure a special, different memory. I see a young lady right here that's crying. Everybody's reflecting, and you're quickly reminded of how much she meant to so many people. This is just a sample, right? But there's more people here gathering now than even before, and but everybody's remembering Dolly. Here comes a couple. They're going to lay some more flowers here.
Yeah. Todd, we also...
Streaming in here, Katie.
I was saying, what if... There's so many flowers here. What if the stores in Sevier County ran out of flowers? And you said, I hope they do.
That was just, this is really just the start. There'll be a ongoing remembrance for a long time to come, but I'm just quickly reminded, just seeing, the tears, the emotions. I see some smiles. People remember, and that's what it is. Sometimes losing a loved one, there's the sad, there's the happy, there's the mixed emotions. She impacted and touched so many people's lives. You mentioned the weather, Katie. Here's your weather forecast. Look up. It's absolutely beautiful. That takes care of the weather for today, but it just an incredible day of weather-wise. It has been a beautiful day, and our hearts are full. We're sad, and we all in the same boat. We got this news. A lot of us got it around the same time, and it just still kind of surreal, shock. But then you quickly just reflect, and we talked about this a moment ago. When you love much, you hurt much. That's the hard part. But that's also an example of the impact. But the key, and I'm reminded of this, I've lost both my parents, but it's almost like they're never gone, because when somebody impacts you greatly and you love them so much, they're still with you. They'll always be with you. And you always remember. They have a special place in your heart. You always can remember what they would say, what they would do when somebody leaves a legacy behind. And so I hope that can be true for a lot of folks remembering Dolly. She impacted so many people. Love, I think, describes her great. She gave of herself to so many.
She did. She was born poor, but she died rich, not just with money.
Wow.
But
that's exactly right.
With the relationships, with the impact that she had. Dolly never had any children, but I think it's safe to say that she has a huge family.
She had millions of children along the way, right? Yeah.
Being, with the Imagination Library, that's just one way. But you heard Angela actually talk a little bit ago about how it just touches her so much to see these children come and lay the flowers.
Yes.
The way that she has impacted generations of people is something that I am sad that my children will not to live in a world with Dolly one day, but she will never be forgotten, and this is evidence of that.